All right, college football fans, you saw it, unless your significant other dragged you off to the mall or something like that. Ole Miss losing another excruciating one, this time at home against Auburn in what is most likely an elimination game, 35-31. Let's go to the Laquon Treadwell play. What a dynamic playmaker he is. This is so unfortunate for the Ole Miss football team and personally for Laquon Treadwell. What a catch, what a run, dragging tacklers to the brink of the white of the goal line. The football was right there, so close that in real time the official said touchdown Ole Miss. But the replay confirmed that Treadwell dragged tacklers to the brink of the end zone, didn't quite get the football to the plane of the goal line, and Kris pried the ball away. Cassanova McKinzy scrambled to get it in the end zone and possibly saved Auburn's season, SEC championship hopes, and college football playoff hopes as well. Rebels lose another excruciating one. LSU last week when they couldn't break that Tigers defense, and this time they broke the Tigers defense but could not score that Auburn offense. Nick Marshall. We talked all off season about this kid developing as a passer. He's never going to be Peyton Manning or Tom Brady mechanically in the pocket. He's just not going to get there. But he made some impressive throws in this game. They asked him to throw it 22 times. That's a great number for this Auburn offense. Nick Marshall, 15 of 22, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, and of course he chipped in on the ground, 10 rushes for 50 yards. Nick Marshall is a championship-style quarterback. He already took this team to a BCS championship game, and who knows, maybe he gets them back there to the title game. Cameron Artis-Payne, 27 for 143, a workhorse in the mold of Trey Mason last season. Artis-Payne also had the touchdown against a Rebel defense that missed Denzel Kimdichie, but still very talented, very determined. They play so well together. Again, I believe that this is possibly the best defense in all of college football. This is the first time they really got gashed from start to finish. Still played very hard, very well, considering Auburn pretty much rips up everybody on defense. 570 yards total offense for this Auburn offense against Ole Miss is quite an achievement for the Tigers to do it on the road. They survive and advance, and this is just one of many along the road to, again, try to get to the SEC championship game in Atlanta through the likes of 3 of the best teams in the country, Ole Miss, Bama, and Mississippi State. For the Auburn Tigers down the stretch, they've got Texas A&M with Kyle Allen at quarterback, the freshman who struggled against Louisiana Monroe. They've got Georgia. Who knows what type of frame of mind the Dogs will be in facing their rival Auburn after they were humiliated against an undermanned Florida team 38-20, and then, of course, the Iron Bowl for Auburn. So they are the best of the one-loss teams. Maybe not the best. Let me put it this way. They've got the best track record. They've got the best resume. Do I know who the best team is or the best one-loss team? No. Nobody knows. They don't play enough games against each other. Check out my other videos to hear my complaint there. Again, for Auburn, best resume out of the one-loss team, so they should be ranked number 3 again this week. For Ole Miss, the 2 losses would say that they're most likely out of the college football playoff. They are a legitimate top 10 team. And those 2 losses are not bad losses. This is not Ohio State, Virginia Tech, and some other losses that we've seen across college football. This is LSU on the road by 3 points due to a dumb mistake by the quarterback at the end. This is a loss against an Auburn team, again, that's probably one of the 3 or 4 best teams in the country. And it was that close. It was a Bo Wallace fumble killing drive at the 6, and then it was Laquon Treadwell's play at the goal line. How does Ole Miss get it done? All these things have to add up this way. LSU beats Bama. Bama beats Mississippi State. Bama beats Auburn. And yeah, Mississippi State is still the winner under that scenario. They need Mississippi State to lose 2 games. Well, Ole Miss wins out. There it is. Ole Miss wins out. They defeat Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl. Dogs lose to Bama. You've got everybody at 6-2. Can you imagine So 4 things have to happen. Ole Miss wins out, LSU over Bama, Bama over Mississippi State, and then Bama wins the Iron Bowl, and you've got everybody at 6-2. There you go. And you've got chaos. Can you imagine all 4 teams going 6-2 in the SEC West? Wow. For Ole Miss, I know it's disheartening. It's frustrating. They even despite the loss at LSU were right there primed to make a run at number 4 in the country and make the Final Four. So it's got to be frustrating. But think about this: 2-10 in 2011, then 7-6, 8-5. It's hopeful. It's bright. This Ole Miss team is chic. They're attracting top talent under Hugh Freeze. All is well in Oxford despite the disappointing loss here. Auburn moves on to play another week. They should be in good shape against the Texas A&M team that's really not that good right now. Then it's Georgia. Then it's Bama. We'll forget the throwaway game that they've got against whoever it is, Presbyterian, somebody. All right, for Ole Miss, again, they have a hope out there somewhere about 2%, but that's about it. Okay, Rebel fans, Auburn Tiger fans, talk to me about this game. Talk to me about your thoughts about this team going forward. Again, for Auburn, with the loss at Mississippi State going down 21-0, but playing the Dogs pretty much even after that. That's the loss. If you're going to lose to number 1 on the road and then beat the likes of Ole Miss and Kansas State and LSU. And that Auburn track record, the resume right now, the best of any one-loss team. Let's talk about it right here on Mark Rogers TV, and I talk SEC.